Everybody know it ain't real. You know I kept it for real. Walk around with it for real. You wanna bet it my money for real.
What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another ISeeHair review, 2-month review. So it must be a trend because this was not planned. But it's been about 2 months. Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you guys my experience with this hair. Okay, so as I said before, I have had this hair before, but instead I did get 3 bundles. I believe it was 3 bundles, and I made a flip over wig. But this time I have a frontal wig. This was my first time ever having a frontal. This is the ISeeHair Mongolian Kinky Curly Frontal Wig in the inches 14. It's the 14-inch wig. And this is the length on me. I'm 5'2", and I'm pretty tiny if you can't tell. So if anyone wants a perspective, I did not cut this hair, and to be honest, I also haven't detangled, like really thoroughly detangled it in a few days. So this is it just thrown on my head, maybe a little water at the top to run errands. But yeah, this is the length. You can see like some of it's a little uneven. I don't know why. Like I said, I really haven't thoroughly detangled it or anything like that. But yeah. I had this hair for about 2 months. I originally got the hair for my birthday trip, spring break trip back in March. This was the middle of March. I received the hair from the company. ISeeHair always has had amazing shipping to me. I've shopped with them before, previous times, and you know, I usually get the hair 3 days. One time, the very first time I got ordered from them, I actually got the hair in 2 days. So I've never had a problem with ISeeHair shipping. You know, I've never had a problem with customer service. Every question I need, they answer. And I've seen a lot of people, you know, review this hair. Again, I've had this hair before, so I already knew how to deal with the texture, the tangling, etc. But I never had a frontal wig. So it is a little different because previously I had bundles and I bleached the bundles. So the maintenance of this hair honestly was pretty easy considering the fact that I did not do anything to this hair except bleach the knots. And then I cut a little baby hair right here. I'm not a frontal queen. This is my very first frontal I've ever had in my life. And I liked it. I do not glue it down. In the beginning, I started gluing it down with just some got-to-be glue gel right here around the perimeter. And I think I messed up when I cut it. But it's okay. It looks pretty natural in my opinion. Like if I, these are my little sideburns, but if I like do something and actually try, a lot of people think it's my real hair. So I'll give you guys a close-up. Again, like, you know, it's probably some leftover gel in here. And then I do have on a wig cap. So that's the color of my wig cap. And I did tweeze it just a tad. It did come pretty nice. Pretty nice. I did like it. But I chose the middle part because I personally like middle parts. But I'll show you guys. You can part it any way you want because this is a frontal. So if you wanted it parted right there, you know, I could tweeze that and do a cute little side part, which I think I might do. Hold on. Okay, but I like middle parts. And a lot of people think this is my real hair. I think it looks amazingly natural. Personally, I like the big, frizzy, as natural as possible looking hair. I've always liked their Mongolian Kinky Curly. I've said this a million times. I'm gonna say it again. I've had it before. Y'all, let me get you a little close up. Again, this is like me just throwing this wig on. I did not wet it. I think I spritzed it a little bit, but nothing to make it defined. As you can see, it's pretty frizzy. But to me, that's what makes it look like real hair. Like, you know, if you got a twist out, your twist out ain't gonna look like this every single day. It looks like third day hair. And that's what I love about it. And I said that before. But yeah, it's pretty frizzy right here. But I've been running around and getting my life together. So this is a close-up of the hair. The bottom is definitely a little bit more defined because, like I said, I really haven't detangled it recently. Just because I've been like, you know, doing stuff. I switched wigs. So I just like kind of took it off and switched. It still looks pretty good considering I didn't glue it. Like this is literally, it can be taken off. Like I didn't even put the combs right here. I just put the back comb just to make me feel a little secure. Wait a minute. That wasn't even on. I lied. But yeah, so let me do a quick little 360. And like I said, I bleached the knots. This is not just the bleach knot, so this is my wig cap, I believe. Is that my wig cap? Oh, no. Okay, so there is it. Lifted up my head a little bit so you can kind of see what I kind of did with it. But like I said, I did not do anything. This is the baby hairs. This is kind of molded like that because I do use some got to be glued to mold these in place, so it's still a little hard. But whenever I wash the wig, I do wash that part out. That is my advice for anyone wanting a frontal. You know, kind of wash the front of your frontal so it doesn't start looking white. I experienced shedding, like, you can't even see that, but I just pulled the little strand out of my hair. Honestly, I think you get shedding with any curly wig because it's curly hair, so curly hair automatically tangles, and then when you detangle when you detangle tangled hair, you are going to have shedding just like your normal hair. Like, there's no such thing as a wig not shedding that's curly, because if you want it to be like your hair, it's going to shed like your hair. It may not shed as much. Now, this really doesn't shed a lot. However, in my experience with this wig, it has shed just a little bit though. Say I just got out the shower and I really want to deeply detangle it, and I take in my brush, I will have hair in my brush. I do not sleep in this wig. I've slept in this wig maybe 3 times at most, but I take it off. I prefer to, because it's a lot of hair. Like, you know, it gets a little hot under here, you know. But yes, as far as longevity, this has been about 2 months. Again, I got this in the middle of March and it is now the middle of May, so about 2 months, and it looks amazing. It still feels the same. I have no complaints at all. I love this hair. It looks the most natural ever. Like, everyone thinks this is my hair. Maybe I'll come back maybe in like 6 months or longer than that, because I do wear this hair almost every single day. Maybe I'll switch to like a straight one here and there, but I personally like curly hair, especially in the summer, because it looks the most natural. So maybe in like 6 months I'll come back and see if I still feel the same way. But from me wearing this hair almost every single day for the past 2 months, and even going to Miami, it was the Miami heat, the Miami sweat, the clubs, the salt water, everything, this hair has been A1. Like, I have no complaints. It just looked natural, and even in Miami, I was popping. I think this hair is popping. So longevity, I give it a 10. I give it a 10, honey. It looks pretty natural. 1B, obviously we know it's not just black, but you know, it does have some strands of brown. I don't know if I can show you, but when I first got it, like, oh wait, is that it right there? This right here. There's some blondie strands in here. I don't know why. It doesn't personally bother me, but even at the top, like, you can see some of these lighter strands. I'm trying to get as close as possible, but yes, strands. At first I was like, what is this? But again, it didn't really bother me because it was noticeable, but it wasn't like I looked like I was growing out blonde highlights. It was just here or there. So maybe that was just from the original source of the hair, or I don't know. I'm not like a wig expert, so I have no clue. It didn't really bother me, but I will warn you, maybe that's not with every single wig, but with my personal wig that I just got, this one, I did see some like blonde and like lighter brown strands in the top and like in the hair. So just be mindful of that if that's something that bothers you. Personally, it doesn't bother me. It's not that serious. Like, again, it doesn't look like I dyed my hair blonde. It's just here or there you see some lighter strands. So maybe that gives it a more natural look. I have no clue. Overall, I give this hair an A+. I'm really happy with my purchase. This is the 2nd time. And again, comment below or shoot me a DM, something on Instagram if you want to know more about the hair. Look at my Instagram page if you want to have some more pictures of the hair when it was like a little flatter. I got some pictures of that. Or any other questions that I didn't cover. I don't know if I covered a lot, but I just covered, you know, the overall experience of this wig. This was my first experience wearing a frontal, and I honestly really enjoy it. Because I didn't really always like putting that glue right here. So the fact that I know now that I'm more comfortable that I can just slip this wig on and slip it off and it still looks bomb. Shout out to ISeeHair for that, because that means the lace is good. I feel more comfortable, and I actually just ordered their Brazilian straight frontal wig in a 10-inch because I want to do like a bob look. So I'm definitely going to make a video of that, a first initial video, and then maybe of how I bleach my knots and things like that. And maybe again, I'll just keep the trend of doing a 2-month review. Definitely let me know if you guys want to see a 6-month or 10-month or something, I don't know, review of this wig. I do wear it consistently, so I can definitely give you a perspective of someone that wears it almost every single day. So definitely let me know if you guys want to see that. And yeah, shout out to ISeeHair for giving me the 2nd bomb wig that I purchased myself. Shout out to them for having some just good customer service and great shipping, free shipping, and great deals on some bomb quality hair. If you guys are looking for any bomb quality curly hair that looks natural, this is the Mongolian Kinky Curly for like the 5th time. And this is a 14-inch, and this is just it in its natural state. I didn't do anything. I woke up, put this wig on, and ran about my day. So this is as raw as it would get. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely let me know if you guys want to see any more reviews of this hair, and I will definitely come to you with a review of the straight. Bye.
Real. You know I kept it for real. Walk around with it for real. You wanna bet it, my money for real. For real.